What's up, y'all? We finna jump straight into the video. I've been stalling. Okay, so today I'm finna do my hair. I'm finna put these clip-in extensions. Mind you, this the longer one, okay? And it's the shorter one. The lady at the store, my local beauty supply store, she gonna tell me, oh, you only need one pack. You only need one pack. Yeah, I know I made this 2 packs. One pack is cute if, like, you know, maybe you just have a smaller head or you have thinner hair. It might look good, you know, because the hair is like, I rated, we give it like an 8, you know, because I was with this other hair, this other clip in hair. Mind you, again, I had to go to like a few different beauty supply stores to find this. A lot of places do not have real human hair clip-in extensions, and Amazon, I don't know, it just wasn't giving. TikTok, like, I don't know, I just didn't have time for the BS. I just wanted to go physically pick it up and see it and get it. Like, I didn't want to have to ship and wait. Like, I want it done now. So yeah, this is the new pack. I rate the hair at 8. It don't shed that much, but I have flat iron. Let me turn the flat irons on. Handy dandy from school. Still use these girls. But also, y'all, I'm doing my hair today, and I'm basically doing story time, how I met my dad. Just kidding. I didn't really actually meet my dad, but you know, we gonna get to the tea, okay? Okay, so can't get too distracted though. I'm a little lit, but it's all good. I'm a good time. Where the fuck do I even start? Like, that's really the tea. Basically, I just want to tell this story to, like, you know, motivate others, and, you know, if you know something is meant to be in your heart, like, go after it. Don't listen to the negative as much, you know. And I just feel like, you know, the worst you could ever be told is no. And closed mouths don't get fed. Like, you know, you want some shit, go get that shit. Stop playing with me, okay?
I ain't playing. I want you, and I'ma have you.
But yeah. So growing up, like, you know, I never knew my father. Oh, sorry.
I was playing.
Yeah, I never knew my dad. So, you know, and sometimes it would bother me, sometimes it wouldn't bother me. I would go like long periods of time where, like, you know, I wouldn't even notice because, like, I had a pretty great life.
Real rich bitch.
So, no, but for real, shout out to my mom, Single Moms Club, and I don't want this to be like a bad story to, I don't want this to be like a bad story to my mama either, because I love my mama dearly. And like I said, I had a great life. I didn't struggle. And I had a great village. I had a great team. My mom had a great team who took care of me, made sure I was well fed, beautiful, smart, nice clothes, traveled as a kid. So yeah, pretty great. But you know, it's just something that, it's like a if you know, you know thing. Like, it's like a different feeling to not have a parent, you know, or have had a parent and then not having, like, you know, I don't know, it's just different. It's just some shit, like, not a lot of people that I meet, like, don't know their parent at all, like, you know, like, at all. Like, who the fuck is that?
You're not my dad! You also want to hear something! Ugly ass fucking...
So yeah, so like as a kid, sometimes it would bother me, but like not for real. But here's the gag. My mother. Like, I would ask her the tea, right? I would ask her, like, no, it's like, no, I wouldn't even ask her the tea. I would just literally ask her, like, so, like, where is he? Or, like, who is it? And, like I said, no shade to my mom. I'm gonna have to really watch what I say. But, like, I just feel like if she could take credit for just completely making me by herself, she would. And she does for the most part, you know. Mind you, my silk press is going on like week 3. I don't know, 3 or 4, maybe week 3. But it's been in a ponytail since like week 2, so. Yeah, I was supposed to put the clip-ins in. Then I realized I needed, well, I put them in, it was cute. Like I said, it wasn't giving what it needs to give, so I took it out until I got another pack, but I didn't get another pack till like the next week. So then by that time, it was already in a ponytail, y'all. So, but like I said, I have a few places I need to go. A sidebar. People have, you know, went to heaven around this time, which is crazy. Okay, anyways, back to the story. Y'all gonna fucking see. Thing. I be putting oil and shit in my hair. Like, I don't just be letting my silk press just be nothing. Like, I be putting nothing on my scalp, anything, because okay, so I only put the clip-ins in, put the clip-ins. Now it's time to wash my dang on hair and I want to put the clip-ins in. Like, make y'all fucking see. Whenever I would ask my mom about it, shit, I feel like now as a 25-year-old adult, like, you know, I could just tell this story, but like, before, it really was like, it was nothing funny about it.
I'm trying to be cool, but goddamn.
But, you know, she would just really say, I felt like, you know, this is my personal life story about mom. So, I really feel like she would just say anything, y'all, like, just say whatever. Like, truthfully, I remember times we was in the grocery store, I just randomly asked her, I swear on my life, we walked past the tissue, Scott tissue, she gonna say this man's name is Scott. I remember that so clearly. I'm like, bro, dude, you just made that up. I'm like, you just walked past the tissue. You just seen that. She's like, no, I did it. I'm like, bro, you're not slow. Like, I feel like, I don't know, you know, it's a different time back then. I don't know what the fuck was doing. What my mom and my daddy had going on now. I don't fucking know. Okay, but here I am, okay? I'm just flat ironing this. If you guys didn't know, I had an undercut for so many years. And then I'm finally growing out, which is crazy because like the length that it is right now, I've grown my undercut freaking longer than this. Literally. But I be getting my little Dominican boys, they be pressing the fuck out of this shit, so, hey. She would just say anything. And I feel like she always did that. Say anything because she didn't know. But I didn't, like, put 2 and 2 together that she didn't really know until I got older. I mean, I know she didn't know, but it didn't process to me as, like, you know, a full-grown adult woman. Like, she doesn't know, okay? I had to, you know, learn that part and give my mother grace, you know, because she herself at the time was a young adult, younger than I am now, and I don't have no kids. But, yeah, she was just still a young girl, you know, learning and trying to get shit together. And gotta give her a little bit of grace, I guess. But, yeah. So, not so much on that, but, yeah, it's just, I've always had, like, a longing. Like, it's just something that you really can't express for real. Like, you just know. It's like having a long-lost twin. Like, you know that something is out there, you know? I wasn't, like, no, like an IVF baby or nothing like that. Or I asked her, she said she wasn't getting, you know, sexually abused or anything like that. So, you know, it was out of choice. It was out, you know, you did what you did, you know? So, like, it was just like a longing. Like I said, a longing to know, like, oh, there's something out there, you know? There's another part of you, you know? And I just always felt like I had another family, or what it would be like to, you know, have another family. or you know, be like, well, I got another grandma, like, you know, or you know, I have siblings out there. That's why I just always thought, like, and like whenever I would have a really good friend or become close to someone and their dad was in their life, for the most part, like most of the time, I'd say like 80-90% of the dads that I've seen or been around growing up, they was, you know, pretty good guys, pretty good dads. Like, if I was like, you know, my mama would trust you enough to take my mama, she was young, but she didn't just leave me with anybody, you feel me? Like, my grandparents is pastors, all that, like, we never played that, okay? Like, ever. So, but like, if I go to my friend's house and her dad was there, and like, you know, I feel safe around her dad, like, yeah, that was tea, like, you know. So every dad, like, even my best friend to this day, like, her dad, like, that's my love. Like, I don't know, I just always feel like I had a close attachment to like seeing other girls with their dads. Like, dang, like, that's just a special type of feeling. I feel like only a girl dad could understand that. Like, I don't know, like, you know, like, don't y'all just lay your dad? Like, come on, if you got a dad, like, even if your daddy and shit, it's just something about your dad, like, come on now. That's my daddy though. Like, do y'all know how many traits that y'all get from y'all father? Like, for real, look that shit up. They said this wasn't good, but this all I got. I just always knew, like, you know, the people around me, they just were, I don't know. Nobody gave a fuck as much as me but me. And I just feel like if you want some shit, you gotta go get that shit, period, you know? So, yeah. I think it really took me this long, honestly. But I feel like I did need to, you know, grow up some more, probably learn some more things cause this was something, like, y'all don't know, this is how I know God is real, because y'all really don't know. Like, I feel bad for people who really don't know God for real, cause that's like, how can you explain to somebody, like, what it's like to, like, need something or want something so bad and pray and wish and, like, truly have faith in and, like, truly understand and being in a like, alignment and agreement with God and understanding, like, that this God can make this happen for you. Like, people who don't understand that, like, it's really sad. Like, and it's something that I truly prayed and longed for and yearned for so long. And I know that God probably made me mature enough to be able to handle the information when I did and when I was old enough, because it's crazy, it's a lot. And imagine, like, knowing this information as a kid, or like, my name really Destiny for a reason, like, because I don't know, like, things just could have been different. Like, even if they hadn't known each other or whatever the case may be, like, I don't know, my relationship with, like, anybody could have just been way different. 2025, no, yeah, 2025, I was 25 years old when this happened. I would always ask my mama, like I said, she would always give me different answers, y'all. She done told me niggas in jail, like, niggas who just straight up said I wasn't their child, niggas who didn't want me, men who have passed away, unfortunately, like, all that type of people. She just truly, genuinely did not know. So, and again, no bashing my mama in the comments, no, none of that weird stuff. We're not doing that. I even asked, like, you know, people I grew up around, took care of me, you know, asking them, trying to get the tea up out of them. How they gonna tell my mama tea? That don't even fucking make sense. You know, I'm asking, they giving me what they know. I'm calling people. Yeah. They like, bro, I don't know who your mama is. I'm like, you lying. You lying though. But you lying though. Yeah. One time my mama, she had a picture with Lil Wayne and what's that nigga name? Fucking Jermaine Dupri. And I had posted it one time on Instagram. It was like something about some music. It was like a music post. And somebody gonna comment and say, nah, Jermaine Dupri, your daddy. I'm looking at the picture like, hold on. We do got some similar features though. I'm asking my mama like, did you sleep with Jermaine Dupri? She laughing like, what is you talking about? Where do you get this stuff from? I'm like, I just be having to ask because spark your memory. I'm trying to make sure I tell y'all all the juicy parts first. Oh, so I call myself trying to hire a private investigator, right? This nigga ain't do shit but pull up some information. I'm like, bruh, I'm pretty sure you could have probably Googled that shit. The fuck? I'm like, you didn't do anything. This is my family I already know. I live with them. What did you find? The hell? He wanted a little money. I'm like, okay, but for what? Your girl has been through it, like, you know, like I said, it's just kind of like a if you know feeling. And I don't wish that feeling upon anyone or my kids. Like, you know, that's why I want to, you know, make sure you married and established and have your shit going on, you know, be a boss ass bitch, have you be about your money, like be about your business, don't end up like pay you. Because once you have kids, like sheesh. After I paid the PI and that shit went nowhere, I just decided, I'm like, okay, I'm finna have to pay for an ancestry test. I didn't even know what that was. I had to how to find my dad on Google, literally. And again, don't ask me, don't come for me like, oh, I didn't know what that was. Chill me. So yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this ancestry test. Even though I had heard about it before, but like, yeah, you know. So I ended up getting it and I was just prayed on it so hard, you know. I don't even remember what I had to do. Swab my cheeks or something like that, I think. I haven't put in a lick of hair. I'm just talking. Okay, I'm gonna put in the first piece of hair. Oh wait, I mean, I kind of was multitasking. I was flat ironing the hair too. I need to go get my other phone so I can get the music. Ooh, I forgot I poured some wine. What the fuck is that? Let's go time. Showtime, ladies. Sorry. That was a little embarrassing. I feel like this goes across good enough. Yes, no, it's gonna have to go. So, yeah. I could tease a little. Oh, actually stay. I feel like that's because my new growth. And make sure you pull it all the way across tight. How did I do? This shit far back as hell. Do I look like I give a fuck? No, because I don't. I'm only doing this one more time. Damn, still got all this hair over here. The back of my head. It's neither one of our business. Feeling secure. I'm using my fingers because I just want to like, my third time, my only, fuck. I fumbled the line. I was trying to say, tell you about it's only my third day out here. Back to the story. When I was 25. This was after me calling people and a PI and Facebooking people. I don't even got a Facebook. And Penny was like, okay, I'm gonna take an ancestry test. And that's what I did. And it came back that I had so many matches, like so many matches. So basically I got a lot of cousins and stuff. No, not instead. I actually do have a lot of cousins. So if you're watching this and you have an ancestry, yeah, go see if I'm your cousin. And Ancestry, if you see this and you want to sponsor me, you could do that too. Seriously. It said I had so many cousins, like hundreds of cousins and shit. And my top matches, the very top one, it said either half brother or half uncle. Won't he do it? I'm trying to see how accurate is this shit. Cause I know I knew somebody, like my other uncle, who I actually knew and grew up with. But on my mom's side, I know he had did it also. And then he was on there, so I'm like, I don't believe in this shit. Because, like, yeah. So I had a few other people, and then I'm thinking, this gonna just keep breaking. I ended up messaging somebody else, somebody that I thought, what is he? Oh, he my uncle, I think. Another uncle on my mom's side. I was messaging people like, do you know this person? And some people will respond to me. Some people left me on red. Even though, which I think it was a little weird to like have left me on red, whether you knew the person or not. Cause like, if you look at my page, we're still cousins. Like, damn cousin. But you know, that's another thing I had to learn. Like, can't always expect you out of everybody, you know? The things that you would do. And how you would think about it. How you would go about it. Because, you know, everybody can't be genius, you know? God only gave genius to certain people, you know? And that's unfortunate to you guys, but I guess I just gotta learn to do with it. I hope this don't give me no migraine. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, I had someone else who was on there already. And there was a lady who had helped him out. So I asked her to help me. And she did. Shout out to her. She was so helpful and kind and patient. And you know, after everything was said and done, she helped me so much. I asked her, like, did you have Zelle, Cash App? And she would not accept payment. She said she just helped people for fun, out of the kindness of her heart. So, bless that lady. Like I said, my number one match was, it said uncle or brother. So, after like couple weeks or so, she told me she finally sent me the right information. She had found their information, which I feel like even if I didn't have her, I still had, you know, my match's name. So like eventually, like I was just gonna find him on like social media. Like I think I had only like probably tried Google or something like that. And even still, it was only gonna get me so far, that information that it did, but like that was the right information that we had. She just found it down to like the number. And shit, I called the number and did, hey cousin. But it's like no. But nope, that's what happened, guys. So exciting. So I finally got in contact with, it was basically my brother. So basically the person that didn't match, it was basically his brother. So at this point I'm still trying to figure out like who this is. So it was his brother whose contact information I had, and then his mom called me, which used to be one of my dad's girlfriends, my dad, his BM. Then she called me and we talked for a second, and then she told me, you know, about my brother and about the rest of my siblings, y'all. My mama got 3 kids. I thought I was the oldest of 3. No, Bookie. I am the youngest of 6. Like, ain't that something? That is crazy as hell. Like, That's really a book title for real. But no, yeah. I'm my daddy youngest baby. Ain't that something? I told you. That's basically what it feel like. But nope, I got 3 older sisters, y'all, and 2 older brothers. And you know, they just all around the world doing their shit. And what's crazy is we're all very similar. Like, we all have a lot of things in common and do a lot of similar stuff. Like, as far as like business moves wise. So like, I feel like we got all of those like hustling, hardworking traits, like those go get it hustler traits from our dad, obviously. And I just love that for us. Like, truly do. I don't really talk to all of my siblings, but that's to come. I'm not really stressing it right now, because like, they had 25 years without me, you know? So I try not to take it like too personal, the fact that I don't really talk to all of them. I just, you know, pray and ask God to, you know, open up their hearts to, you know, want to receive me and be open to, you know, having a little sister in their life. Just like, I'm here, Bookie, not going anywhere. But yeah, y'all, so basically I was talking to my brother's mom. She was just telling me about my brother and stuff, and updating me on him, what he got going on in life. Then she like gave me my other siblings. Between her and my brother's brother, they have like similar names, guys. Actually, both my brothers have similar names. Yeah, they gave me my other siblings' Instagrams and stuff. And yeah, like I said, I don't really talk to all of them. But I do talk to my big sis Jazz, my older sister. I love her so much. And that's my girl. Shout out to you, Bookie. With her irritating self. I thought I was the irritating big sister. No. I have an irritating big sister. And I have a younger sister. I have a younger sister and a younger brother. So like, I told her like, oh, I kind of see how you feel. I skipped the part. So after I got their Instagrams and stuff, oh yeah, I got my big sister Jazz info. And like, she was like the first person to really like, you know, be open. Not okay, so like the other 2 people I just mentioned, they, you know, I had their number, so I called them, I initiated it. But like, after the information was out there, like, my sister was the one who like really like, oh shit, like, I got a new sister type shit, like, you know, really accepted me and welcomed me. And I just love her so much for that. Like, shout out to you, Bookie. But yeah, so she just, her crazy self, she had me call I have another grandma, y'all, which is so crazy, my dad's mom. Had me call her and stuff, and I just told her what the tea was, told her that I did the test, and I had found my brother on there. But you know, I still haven't talked to him for only a little bit, but more to come. But yeah, I'm like, he was on there, we matched. She like, yeah, that's definitely my grandson. I'm like, I'm definitely your granddaughter, Bookie. And then like, I ordered a DNA test off Amazon, and it was like a grandparent paternal test. And I took that, I took it with her. As soon as I told her on the phone, she was like open to it, and like, she didn't even question it for real life. So yeah, like, when I told her, like, she didn't even question it, like, for real. She was just like very accepting and open to the fact and possibility of like having an unknown grandchild. And as soon as the first day I met her, like, I got out the car.
Who is that?
She instantly like embraced me.
That's Gina now!
And hugged me and said I looked like him. And they was saying, like, for the longest day, everybody was saying I look like one of my sisters, I'm like, dude, I have my own name. I'm my own person. My sister's beautiful. All my daddy kids is gorgeous, literally. But I'm my own person. Basically, stop calling me a stranger. That girl barely talked to me. Like I said, that I know that's in God's timing. I ain't even gonna stress this shit, honestly, because guess what? I just really feel like the reason why I'm not gonna stress down talk to all my siblings is because guess what? I'm not their friend, I'm their sibling. It's like, it's gonna come. I ain't tripping on that shit. So yeah, me and my grandma, like I said, she embraced me, made me feel very loved, you know. And then took the little DNA test, whatever. Came back positive, spooky, 99.9%. So, you know, that was just like a really good feeling. It was a great feeling. It was a phenomenal feeling. It was a feeling that only God could fulfill, truly and honestly. No amount of anything, materialistic things, hugs, kisses, moms, dads, boyfriends, like no amount of nothing else could fill that void, feeling that love. And my dad, might you ask, because I just realized I didn't even, this video is about him really, like I didn't even touch bases on it. My dad was murdered a few months before I was born, y'all. Ain't that freaking crazy? Ain't that Ain't that about it? It's all good in the name of love. Stop in the name of love. My arms hurt and I really feel like I should take this one out right away. He was murdered. His death date is coming up. He was so handsome, you all look like him. With my older sister, she really looked like him. And like I said, we just get so many traits from him, which I think is pretty awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. And I'm really grateful for ancestry. I'm grateful for, honestly, my brother, the one, like I said, I have two brothers. But the one brother, I'm so grateful for him because he don't even know that, like, he probably, I don't know what his reasons for taking his ancestry wood for, but he don't even know God really placed that in his heart, like, to do when he did it. Like, even if no results came about it, you know, immediately or at the time, like I said, I also had to be ready and grateful and open-minded. Because, like, baby, I got what I asked for, okay? And it was nothing but God, nobody but God. Nobody could have, nobody would have, nobody should have but God. And that's just that at the end of the day. Like I said, I had to be mature and ready enough to handle it because I thought that shit was going to be, I didn't think it was all going to be peaches and creams and roses, but like roses, sometimes, you know, they really smell like boo-boo. And that's just really what it is. Like, but I'm grateful for my new family. I love them so much. I'm so grateful I'm grateful, thankful to God for them. Like, I just love them beyond words, for real, honestly. And like I said, I know that God, oh, this is crazy, y'all. Oh, look at my real hair. Look at this side. I just hope, I know that God gonna do his thing. We gonna be together. We gonna get it right one day. Soon, hopefully. I open up this other pack. I know grandma, she's so great. I know my sister was great, but my grandma, she's very different from my grandma I have now, my grandma. I said, I got one saved grandma and one not saved. That's really the end of the story, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm so happy and grateful and blessed and full of joy. I do miss my dad, even though I never met him. I think he was a great guy. Everybody always has like great positive things to say about him and his character and who he was, and I feel like he would have been a great dad to me. I'm grateful for my mom for, you know, a lot. She did lack in a couple areas, maybe some emotional areas, but like, I'm really a badass bitch for real, you know. A lot of people was not raised how I was raised, so like, as much as, you know, I may butt heads on my mom, I could never take that away from her. Like, how she raised me, my character, like, you know. It's a lot of things that, you know, some people, you know, ignorance is just bliss. Some people just never really had nobody to be on their side, you know, teach them right from wrong. And you know, I'm blessed that I was able to have that. I'm gonna have to meet y'all in a second or when I'm done. Okay, sorry y'all, I had to take a little break, but that was basically the end of my story. How I found my father at 25 years old. Sorry if I wasn't as enthusiastic. Your girl was in the clouds for a second. I had to sit down and take a break and relax and eat some food. I hope my story inspired somebody. Like I said, this was something I just wanted so bad, and God helped me achieve this goal, dream, vision that, you know, I wanted to have for myself, and I achieved it. And I'm sure there's people who have similar stories to mine. And, you know, do what you need to do to make you feel happy, feel whole, complete. But I would just say, don't just, like, if you're an impulsive girly like me, make sure you go to God first and you pray on it, and you really take the time to, sorry guys, that's my mail. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing. Like I said, make sure you go to God first, and make sure that, you know, you pray and you forgive people, and you'll be ready for like all outcomes, because you never really know, like, what you never really know. God, you know he's Sagittarius, right? I'll just say God gonna give you what you ask for, so make sure you pray and you actually know what you're talking about, you know what you're praying for, you know what you're wishing, what you want for, because God will give it to you. And with that being said, y'all, this is the end of my video. I'm finna put the rest of my hair in. I'm tired. I have a big day in the morning. My sister's gymnastics competition. Last year she was state overall, #1 state overall in her division, so shout out to her. And yeah, I got some of my own things going on tomorrow also, so I just pray that God, you know, makes a way for me. Gotta make sure I look good. So yeah, I'll post a clip when I'm done. I'm gonna wrap this up and go to sleep. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wear straight and I'm gonna do my baby hairs. Yep. Let's put some spritz up at the top where my real hair is at tomorrow so it'll stay a little better. But write me in the comments how y'all think I did. Oh, silk press. I can't believe I have this much dandruff. This is like crazy to me. I normally oil my scalp so much, especially when my hair is like in braids or just in this natural state. But you know, I've been preserving this silk press for so long. I like you. All right, baby hair is gonna eat down. Bye, y'all.